Okay, Coach, we got Super Wild Card Weekend over with, and there's some surprises and not so much. What was your take of the weekend?
Well, what surprised me, Mark, was I got 5 of the 6 right. The only one I missed was the Seattle Los Angeles Rams game. But what really shocked me, several things. Number one, who would have believed that the Browns would be leading 28-0 with time left in the first quarter against the Pittsburgh Steelers? In addition to that, the other thing that surprised me, Mark, is the Deshaun Watson. Here's one of the premier quarterbacks in the NFL, and yet they're having all kind of problems who should pick the general manager, who should pick the coach, etc. How times have changed. When I was growing up, players played, coaches coach, administrator administrated, reporters report. There wasn't any overlap. But Deshaun Watson is truly a great talent that people don't recognize because he's never been with a great football team. And I think if they give the right people around him, they will see he's one of the top 5 in the entire country.
My biggest take and my biggest surprise of the weekend was Philadelphia Eagles firing Doug Peterson. Here's a guy that in the last 5 years has been in the playoffs 3 times, won a division 3 times, and played in the Super Bowl and won a Super Bowl. And they've got a statue out in front of the stadium in front of them. So I'm just surprised that they fired him at this point in time. That not to let him work it out, and the owner to come out and say that he doesn't deserve to be fired. Then why are you firing the guy?
Well, I tell you what, Mark, I think what he did against the Washington, what he did in that playoff game, which really hurt the chances of the Giants, because the winner of that football game, if Washington would have lost to the Giants. So they just the way they basically did that, I think it's cast a bad aspersion on professional football in general. And so I think that might have been substantially enough reason to do so.